the first day of training camp tomorrow, the Saints currently have the third best odds to win their division, the NFC South. But general manager Mickey Loomis made it clear today he is not concerned with any outside expectations. Juan Kincaid, Garland Gillen, and Sean Fazan have more on that from California.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to Southern California, UC Irvine's campus, where Saints training camp gets underway Wednesday morning. It's day one, and Alvin Kamara expected to be there. Chase Young might be on the field a little bit. A lot of good things coming out of that press conference with Mickey and Dennis Allen.
Yeah, a lot of good things. Speaking of good things, beautiful out here. Miss you guys.
Not bad.
Wish you were here.
Do you really miss them?
Sunny California, Irvine, California. But yeah, so all positive things, and that's a good thing because there hadn't been a whole lot of positivity surrounding the organization from the fan base and really the outside national media.
Rory McIlroy owns 24 titles on the PGA Tour. On the opposite side of the spectrum is Hattiesburg native Davis Riley with one, but that trophy has made him quite popular. Life has dramatically changed for Hattiesburg native Davis Riley after winning the Zurich Classic last year. He's a tournament champion now, which affords him the chance to hang out at the Saints facility and get some inside scoop.
It was super special. I was just awestruck when I kind of walked in there, seeing Coach and getting up to hang out and see where all the guys train at, the weight room, the indoor, and we actually got to go up to the draft room and check that out and see where they're going to be making their big pick come Thursday.
Yes, Madeline, we know trading up is something the Saints do quite often when it comes to the NFL draft, and they did it again today, early in the second round, when they moved up with Green Bay from 45 to 41 to take Alabama quarterback Kool-Aid McKinstry. McKinstry played a lot of football for Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3 years on the field where he specialized in press man coverage. He didn't have a great 2023 season, but 2022 was a great one for McKinstry. He may have slipped a bit because of a foot injury discovered at the Combine. Regardless, the Saints like what they saw in him enough to move up to draft him. It's something that McKinstry picked up on right away when he first met with the Black and Gold.
We had a great talk at the Combine, so it's not very shocking. And based on the conversation that we had at the Combine, I could tell that they was very highly and very interested with me. Just the questions that they were asking and how serious the meeting was, and that you can tell that they actually cared and that they actually wanted to know about who I was as a person.
Now, in that deal with the Packers to move up, the Saints gave them their 168th pick in the 5th round and their 190th selection in the 6th round. With the Saints in Metairie, I'm Sean Fazan for Fox 8 Local First.
Well, after starting the series 0-2, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans and preparing to host the Oklahoma City Thunder in games 3 and 4 of their playoff series. The Pelicans are coming off a lopsided 32-point loss to OKC in game 2, but head coach Willie Green says they've put those first 2 losses behind them. They are focused on game 3, and as Green explains, his team knows what they have to do to defend home court Saturday afternoon.
We talked about it briefly before we started practice today, kind of giving them a better understanding of the game plan, a better understanding of what Oklahoma is trying to accomplish on us, and how do we attack them. So that message is clear, and now it's about us going out tomorrow and executing it.
An entertaining ReliaQuest Bowl here in Tampa comes to an end with LSU defeating Wisconsin 35-31. If there were any questions about who LSU's next starting quarterback will be, Garrett Nussmeier answered them with an MVP performance in his first career start.
I think when he felt much more comfortable, I thought Wisconsin did a great job of changing up coverages. I think when he really started identifying some of their trap 2 and 3 and the mixtures, did a really good job with protections. He was clean all day. I don't know if he was sacked at all.
And then back here in town, we're getting ready for tonight's Sugar Bowl matchup between Washington and Texas. It's being played over at the Superdome, and that's where we find Garland Gillen live inside the Dome with a preview. Garland?
Hey, Juan. Quinn Ewers is the starting quarterback for the Texas Longhorns, but here in New Orleans, his backup is getting a lot of attention.
I'm here with Corey Brown, the head coach of the NOLA Gold, and it's Coach's first year in the city of New Orleans. And when you came here, how important was it for you to really grow and embrace the culture in this city?
Yeah, look, it's been a really enjoyable 6 months since I started. When Tim Falcon and Ryan Fitzgerald got in touch with me around potentially an opportunity coming here and coach,